Death Stranding 2 includes cameos not only from celebrities but also from VTubers, specifically featuring Hololive's Usada Pekora. Her presence represents a notable crossover between gaming and VTuber culture, reinforcing how avatars and virtual entertainers are being embedded into mainstream gaming narratives. This trend reflects a deeper integration of virtual beings into narrative-driven entertainment experiences. The AI avatar company Synthesia was highlighted in a Fortune article for its role in generating avatars for major global corporations. Users can create a video avatar using their own image and voice by simply submitting video footage to the platform, which delivers a functioning digital double within a day. Synthesia exemplifies how generative AI video avatars are being deployed in professional settings for internal communications, marketing content, and training, streamlining production without requiring live presenters. The conversational AI platform edIU employs what it calls conversational AI beings, designed as virtual tutors trained on formal academic standards. These digital companions provide an immersive, interactive educational experience that surpasses traditional static e-learning models. This system exemplifies the increasing use of synthetic characters in education, delivering scalable, AI-driven instruction while preserving personalized, human-like engagement. A South Korean legal case highlighted how avatars can be subject to defamation law, as a defendant was found guilty for insulting another user's virtual avatar within the metaverse. This case underscores the growing recognition of virtual identities as legally and socially significant, and it raises broader ethical questions regarding personhood and accountability in avatar-mediated environments. The emergence of synthetic humans in mainstream marketing was discussed by The Drum, which noted how brands are embracing avatars that never break script. These synthetic characters are positioned as controlled, predictable alternatives to human influencers. The increasing presence of synthetic media in branded content demonstrates how companies are turning to AI-generated virtual beings to mitigate reputational risk while maintaining audience engagement. Meta has deployed AI avatars, referred to as AI characters, across platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, and a standalone Meta AI app. These characters, designed to function as conversational assistants or companions, reportedly interact with nearly 1 billion users monthly. This widespread integration represents one of the largest-scale applications of synthetic characters in consumer-facing platforms to date, signaling a mass normalization of AI-driven virtual agents. Cream Productions announced the upcoming launch of its VR game Raise Volume 1 starring Lizzie Hale, set for release in August on Meta and Steam VR platforms. The project showcases the integration of real-world celebrity personas into immersive virtual environments, representing a hybrid use of virtual characters and narrative-driven game mechanics. On YouTube, a fashion-themed showcase demonstrates a digital human generated using comfy UI and stable diffusion, highlighting the creative use of AI workflows in avatar-based visual storytelling and design. Another video report, State and Industry in Japan's Avatar Innovation Ecosystem, emphasizes Japan's strategic development of the virtual human industry, noting its inclusion in national economic planning and its export potential. Additionally, Roblox-related Reddit threads suggest growing public interest in avatar customization and VR social spaces such as VR Hangout, though currently these experiences are more centered on gameplay than avatar identity. A digital human created through the Comfy UI workflow showcases fashion outfits in a video on YouTube. The production leverages stable diffusion for the generation of lifelike characters, reinforcing how digital humans are being positioned as tools for fashion visualization and brand storytelling. This reflects a broader trend in using AI-generated avatars in marketing campaigns, particularly where realism and visual engagement are prioritized. Modding communities on platforms like YouTube and Reddit demonstrate the active use of avatars and NPCs in games like BoneLab and Stardew Valley. Examples include NPC mods such as Dalton and Maple in Stardew Valley and custom avatars with animations like John Wick avatar in VR game BoneLab. These demonstrate how player-created virtual beings enhance immersion and personalization, further blurring the lines between user agency and in-game character development. Unreal Engine forums feature a community tutorial focused on customizing meta-human clothing directly in Engine, offering a workflow for integrating 3D garments with digital characters. This is indicative of meta-humans' use in professional and enterprise-level applications involving digital twin modeling and high-fidelity virtual actors. In parallel, platforms such as HeyGen are being discussed in forums for their avatar behavior, such as ensuring uninterrupted speaking during presentations, pointing to continuing refinements in conversational virtual agents. A news item from Vietnam.vn references Jordan, an AI clone of Katie Price, ranked as level 2 in a classification system used by an AI girlfriend platform. The mention underscores rising ethical concerns around the commodification and ranking of AI-generated clones of real individuals. The emergence of such platforms has sparked debate regarding digital consent, identity rights, and the psychological impact of interacting with synthetic companions modeled after celebrities. A major reference to entertainment-related virtual humans appears in the reports on June 26, where Wanru Century was cited among the stocks rising due to its connection with short dramas and interactive games featuring virtual digital humans. This indicates their active use in immersive storytelling and interactive media content. In addition, an article from Carrier Furrer highlights startups using artificial intelligence for digital resurrection, where digital avatars bring historical or deceased individuals back to life for cultural or commemorative experiences, signaling a trend in cultural preservation and heritage storytelling through synthetic characters. Another cultural perspective is found in Il Sol 24OR, which launched the column Umani Digitali by Paolo Benante to explore the human relationship with virtual entities, reflecting growing intellectual engagement with digital beings as a cultural phenomenon. The article from Telecom Handle explores how avatars are applied across retail marketing, from local promotional avatars to gamified sales training tools, reflecting the commercial adoption of synthetic characters in B2C and B2B contexts. A company marketing manager at a tech forum, likely the 2025 Summer Davos Forum, explained how users can engage in face-to-face style communication with virtual humans through integrated speech recognition, semantic understanding, and voice synthesis. This implies that virtual humans are now employed in personalized marketing and customer engagement roles. Baidu was also reported to have invested 100 million Chinese yuan in subsidies to promote digital humans as live stream hosts under their Mengdi and Fangxing plans, aiming to create 100,000 digital human live streaming sales influencers, signifying a vast expansion of virtual beings in e-commerce. Alibaba's TaoAvatar, developed by the Taobao Meta technology team, represents a significant enterprise use case. It enables real-time rendering of 3D digital humans and supports AI conversations on smartphones and XR devices. This open-source solution highlights the commercial push towards scalable, high-performance virtual humans across devices, enhancing business interactions, service delivery, and user experience in enterprise environments. Separately, Genbuk National University's Professor Kim Song-kan and his research team received funding from the Korean Ministry of Science and ICT to develop physical AI-based adaptive intelligence control technologies for digital humans and collaborative robots, reflecting ongoing state-supported R&D aimed at next-generation human-machine collaboration. The Digital Human Rights Network, Rete per I Diritti Umani Digitali, supported by organizations like Amnesty International and the Good Lobby, has criticized Italy's AI legislation for failing to protect individual rights in the face of emerging technologies like digital humans. Their public statements and campaigns call for stronger safeguards against mass biometric surveillance and raise ethical concerns over the increasing presence of synthetic personas in social and institutional contexts. This discussion is echoed in Sicurezza Interna, where virtual personas are said to increase the susceptibility of users to emotional manipulation within immersive environments, raising further issues of user consent, cognitive vulnerability, and ethical design. A notable example of user-personalized synthetic characters is Thick Xiaotu, introduced by Li Hui, market director of Mingtu Technology. This platform enables individuals to create digital human clones based on personalized small model knowledge bases tailored to specific job functions. These avatars can then serve as intelligent agents in new workplace roles, blending gaming elements with productivity tools. The combination of digital twins and AI training suggests a convergence of gaming mechanics with professional and educational applications. Several Chinese digital human stocks, such as Dongfang Guoxin and Wanyu Printing, saw gains attributed to virtual digital human market interest. These companies are involved in technologies like blockchain and short drama production that intersect with digital human deployment. South Korea's presidential office also announced a plan to grow the domestic bio-industry to 200 trillion won by 2035, with an emphasis on digital bioresearch, implying potential crossover with synthetic biological avatars, or biotech-related digital humans, though the exact nature of this intersection remains underdefined. I. Dvorsky-Lakovic and P. Lovasic investigate students' attitudes and perceptions toward virtual influencers, particularly focusing on younger generations' familiarity and interaction with these entities. The study examines frequency of following, recognition of specific virtual influencers, preferred content types, and levels of engagement, aiming to understand how virtual influencers are integrated into everyday digital habits. This empirical focus identifies virtual beings as a normalized part of youth media consumption, highlighting their role in shaping social behavior and digital entertainment preferences. A. Prakash explores children's engagement with simulated digital worlds, including video games, social media, virtual influencers, and augmented reality applications. The study situates these interactions within a Baudrillardian framework, emphasizing how virtual simulations increasingly permeate children's everyday lives, shaping their cultural environment and sense of reality. Virtual beings are presented not as isolated phenomena but as embedded elements in the digital experiences that define contemporary childhood. Mr. Seputro and D. Saifitri's study on anime consumption among junior high school students implicitly connects to the broader appeal of virtual characters and stylized avatars in media. Although the focus is anime rather than AI-generated avatars, the findings suggest that fictional digital characters significantly influence students' motivation and emotional states, reinforcing the presence of synthetic identities in youth entertainment. East Lee's article in the International Journal of Cultural Studies examines digital fashion communities, which frequently center on or incorporate virtual influencers and avatars. These communities are depicted as ideologically distinct from traditional fashion industries, fostering a form of digital utopianism. The presence of virtual beings in these spaces is not only aesthetic but also ideological, as they become symbols of resistance to entrenched fashion hierarchies and material limitations. T.W. Chan, C.K. Loy, S.L. Wang, W. Chen, and S.C. Kong, in the proceedings of the 19th Global Harwell Conference, discussed the emergence of artificial companions, defined as advanced AI entities such as robots or virtual beings powered by artificial general intelligence, AGI, or strong AI. These entities are projected to reach or surpass human-level intelligence and are envisioned as integral to future educational goals under the Smart AI World (SAIW) paradigm. The study positions virtual beings not merely as technological artifacts but as central actors in shaping future educational and cognitive landscapes through their roles as instructors, companions, and knowledge facilitators. Al-Mamoun explores how consumers respond differently to charitable campaigns depending on whether content is designed by AI-generated figures or human creators. While virtual beings are not explicitly named, the comparative analysis strongly implies the use of synthetic characters or AI avatars in persuasive content. The study analyses trust, emotion, and content type as mediators in donation behavior, situating AI-generated characters as active participants in shaping consumer psychological responses. In the study Respirial, Enriching Human-Nature Connection Through a Breath-Controlled Mixed Reality Experience, H. Luo, P. Zhao, H. Wang, V. Van Rieden, and R. Patibanda introduce a mixed reality breathing game where users interact with a responsive digital environment. While not focused on humanoid avatars, the system uses biofeedback to enable the growth of virtual plants, creating an embodied interaction with synthetic elements. This type of interaction illustrates how virtual constructs, though not fully human-like, serve as therapeutic or meditative companions in immersive health-related contexts.